Glasgow North East is one of the city's most diverse and vibrant communities, taking in Springburn and Sighthill through to Robroyston and Millerston. The North East is home to the largest Royal Mail sorting office in the country, the Provan Gasometers and Scottish goal-scoring hero James McFadden. And the North East's rich history goes a lot further back than most may think, to 1305. For here is one of Glasgow's least known historical landmarks, the William Wallace Monument. It commemorates the area where Wallace slept on his last night as a free man, as Robroyston was the scene of his betrayal and capture in 1305. A short distance away is Wallace's Well, where he drank that very night. Wallace was taken from there to London, where he was hung, drawn and quartered. As well as its historical heritage and urban towns, the area also boasts an enviable array of deer green places. 78-acre Springburn Park is regarded as one of the highest areas in Glasgow, known for its commanding views. Its most notable architectural feature has to be the Springburn Park Winter Gardens. Built by Glasgow Corporation, the glasshouse was much loved by generations of Springburn residents for its displays of exotic plants and the concerts and exhibitions held there. However, since closing in the mid-1980s, and despite being an A-listed building, the gardens have fallen into a state of chronic disrepair. For 5 decades, Glasgow's largest village in the sky has towered over the city. Loved by some, hated by others, these are the iconic Red Road flats. Over the years, they have rarely been out of the headlines. Built on a former cabbage patch, the 8 blocks were at first a proud symbol of Glasgow Corporation's housing revolution. But the flats have now had their day, and earlier this year, work began to raise them to the ground. A £27 million housing development is now planned for the site. One of the area's key community resources is the Red Road Family Centre. More than 1,600 people each month use the centre, which opened in a flat at the base of one of the tower blocks in 1996.
So if somebody comes in, it can be any kind of problem at all, from problems with debt or benefits right up to people who've been raped or sexually assaulted. If it's a case like that, we'll work with that person from the minute we see them and work with them, go down to housing departments with them, so they don't have to keep telling their stories and whatever. So we just kind of work with them and support them. Benefits and things like that will help them with forums. Basically, if there's any problem at all and we can't fix it, we'll try and find somebody that can. Even the kids in the area, they know all the staff because they come to the schools, so it's kind of like a big family. In fact, I had somebody in last week who wanted to come here because she said she feels like part of the family. So unfortunately, she's older than me and said I was like her mother, but...
The northeast of Glasgow is a notoriously difficult area to police, but recent measures have proved successful in curbing some aspects of criminal behaviour.
Over the last year, our community policing teams have increased in number. There is a community police officer within each of the distinct communities of Glasgow North East. Everyone should be able to see a visible presence, and you should also be able to identify who your officers were or are through the Strathclyde Police website, which identifies your community police officers.
With its rich heritage and promising future, Glasgow North East is definitely an area on the up.